What's up, gentlemen? This is Dylan with the Prepared Father. I just kind of wanted to show you guys something that really changed the game for me in terms of accuracy and fundamentals. We all have these incredible firing systems, these amazing weapon systems, and it's important that we go out and train like it, and we train with these. But these are snap caps. The real versions of these cost quite a bit of money every time you fire them. You know what I mean? So if you're trying to get these valuable practice hours in, we're gonna end up spending hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars on this throughout our time. Especially if we are, like me, changing everyday carries. I was carrying an M&P Shield in 9. Okay. I put a TLR6 and Siley red dot on it. Clear firearm. And I customized it. I did a color fill. This is ported, has fiber optic front sight you can't use because it has an adapter plate, so it's not tall enough to co-witness. But that's not a problem for me because the Siley optic will run through whatever. The TLR6 is absolute garbage, but this was my everyday carry. And now I switched over to this. Clear firearm. Clear firearm. Okay, so now I switched over to the CZP10S. And instead, or coupled with the hundreds of rounds I am putting through this to verify its accuracy, reliability, get used to its recoil control or muzzle rise when I fire, get used to proper grip on draw, all these things that are absolutely pivotal to starting a new carry. You know what I mean? I was a little nervous starting a new carry because this has been my everyday carry for as long as I've been carrying. But the capacity on it just didn't make me feel all warm and fuzzy inside like I want to when carrying a firearm. And this did. Really, what impacted me the most is a buddy of mine carries Glocks, and Glocks have incredible magazine capacity. His 31 held 15 or 17 of 357, and now his Glock 45 holds 15 or 17 of 9mm. All right, and that made me jealous, in short. But what we're doing to get these fundamentals down is we use this. This is a dry fire laser cartridge. This in particular is Elms. The Strikeman is different. I think it is. But they all do the same thing. Let me show you what it is. Get you right into the beans, right into the meat of the pie. I don't even know what that means. So this, I don't know if it's focusing, maybe, who knows. This is a small 9mm sized laser cartridge that goes into the front, the normal side that like a round would go into in your barrel, and it shines a laser every time you do it. And I'll show you the installation. Let me see, make sure I'm on good on camera. Okay, so I am taking this, putting it in, dropping it in, and now you're gonna have to fully insert it. And usually, it'll go in pretty smooth. It has some, let's see if you can see them. There's some O-rings. Let me take this out and actually show you. It also comes with 3 extra batteries, because it comes with 6 batteries normally, so 3 for this, and then 3 backups, and then a whole bunch of O-rings. Okay. These O-rings are the part that is actually touching the barrel and not the metal or the housing for the laser, as that may damage it. But it doesn't do that because of the O-rings. Alright, so what we're going to do is, now that it is fully inserted in our barrel, we're going to close the slide, drop the slide on it, and pull the trigger. Alright, now we see that it makes a laser impression on where we are shooting. That has greatly improved my ability to practice at home, to practice the fundamentals. I don't live out in the middle of nowhere where I can just go outside and start dumping rounds. And which, not that that's a bad thing, that's the most amazing thing in the world. God bless America. But that's just not where I am financially right now. You know, I have a family. You know, I have a real world job. I have 2 real world jobs, you know what I mean? I'm a social worker by day, and I don't even know, a safety and security assessor by night, and a security guard, you know what I mean? Anything that has to do with, like, safety or security and social work, I got my hand in it, you know what I mean? Not that that matters. So that's kind of besides the point. So what I've done with this is I keep it loaded with this mag, and it accepts all the mags, just the exact same. Alright. And I'll stand there from draw my pistol, and work on all the fundamentals. Okay? And even if I'm feeling real crazy, I'll work on reload drills. The only negative I have with these compared to, let's say, the Mantis X or the Surefire trainer. The Mantis X, or not the Surefire, it's the Coolfire. The Coolfire trainer is a CO2 operated barrel that you drop into your Glock or SIG, or I don't think they make one for CZ yet. And it reciprocates the slide in order to reset the trigger, so you're not having to, you know, pull it back in order to reset the trigger every time you want to. Alright, so that's cool with the Coolfire and the Mantis, but that's not necessary, dude. That's $250, you know what I mean? And if you're just balling on a budget like the Prepared Father is, dude, like, no offense to other people who can do that, but I'd rather take my daughter out to a beautiful, amazing day at a carnival or a park rather than get something extra more expensive when I can get something relatively similar for $30 to $50. So that's kind of how it's helped me. It's really helped me practice the fundamentals on this new EDC, which has turned out to be a dream so far. You know, I'm coming up on 1,000 rounds on it. We're gonna do a 1,000 round review on this CZ within the next maybe 2 weeks, and kind of hopefully everything remains to be flawless. I had one stovepipe, the first magazine I ever used with this, but besides that, it has ran absolutely flawlessly. It's 8 in 147 grain hollow points, it's 8 in 115 grain, it's 8 in 124, it's 8 in hollow points, it's 8 in FMJ ball ammo, some weird plastic hot coated hollow point tipped stuff that my buddy got. So, like, this thing runs. That's a guarantee. I'm hoping it continues to run. All the things that I wanted with this pistol when I got it are still there. You know what I mean? I need to put a red dot on it, but the most wonderful thing that I've rediscovered, is that iron sights work. You know what I mean? Like, these work very well. In fact, like, I have trouble at 25 yards trusting the red dot, but with this, I have no problem hitting within a fist of where I'm aiming at 25 yards. As long as I have a solid grip. My left hand is strong, my right hand is relaxed, my trigger pull is, you know, slow, smooth, and crisp. All those things. So yeah, and when you need to take it out, you can use literally anything. For the hilarious sake of this video, and so I don't have to go find something else, I'm using this child's toy. Alright. I'm going to drop the slide. and she is still clear. And I really like this thing, man. It also comes with different backings, so that when you change, like after you put 1,000 rounds or something into it, and you're like, man, this thing's kind of worn down, you can change it out. All right, they all appear to be the same size and same length, so it's not like you're having less of a trigger pull or anything like that. The only warning I will have is that when you drop the slide on this, it sometimes keeps this on, and that makes me nervous, like it is damaging something in the pistol in some way, shape, or form. And obviously, we definitely don't want to do that, at least over here. All right. So that's it, guys. Just a quick tip and trick. I appreciate you so much for sticking around this long. If you have stuck around this long, please subscribe, and honestly, please like the video. You know what I mean? I know people say that because, like, oh, that's just something to fucking say. Like, dude, no, seriously. Like, without liking the video, this video doesn't even get seen by anyone. And therefore, I'm just some douchebag talking to himself in a room. You know, so if you guys can justify and rationalize my insanity, please leave a like and comment on this video. Thank you.